Did Pudgy Penguins just launch Game of the Year? Well, after only 2 weeks since their game came out at the end of August, they already have over 500,000 downloads, plus they've reached the #1 racing game in the US App Store, millions of elimination games already played, and massive activity on the Mythical Marketplace. But best of all, I'm happy to report that Pudgy Party is actually fun to play. And this isn't just a game getting popular for Web3 standards, this is a game getting popular, just like we'd call out Mario Party from Nintendo. Pudgy Party includes 6 main game modes across categories like races, survival, king of the hill, and team battles. Here, you compete in battle royales by outrunning, outlasting, and outscoring opponents through various maps featuring unique twists and chaotic obstacles. The goal is to reach the finish line first or the last person in the final round. And participating in this madness using special moves you unlock from power-ups along the way. The game itself is available on both Android and Apple stores, and make sure you link that account with your Mythical one so you can have your marketplace linked with your game right away. In terms of gameplay and controls, I really love what they've done with the UI in this one. Everything is smooth and simple. You have the virtual joystick and the buttons for your abilities and sprint. And actually, one tip I want to give you right away, as I started playing this, I noticed that I definitely wasn't using the sprint and double jump and abilities near enough. You're getting racing and there's an obstacle, you can double jump around it and then sprint ahead of your opponent, so definitely don't forget to always be thinking about that. The game itself is of course casual, but a lot of fun. It's bright colors, action, and competition all coming at you. And what Pudgy Penguins have done for their first mobile game is actually so impressive, it's so fun, and it even gives me those Mario Party vibes that I used to play on my Nintendo when I was a bit younger. Then there's also skins which you can earn along the way, and some of them even have different abilities like higher jumps, smashes, or shooting fireballs at your opponent. And you can later mint them into NFTs with a legendary skin. You get skins by finishing matches, by placing higher in games and tournaments, and doing quest tasks like referring friends. As you'd expect with this one, there is a marketplace here powered by Mythical Games. It's the same thing that you'd see for FIFA Rivals, NFL Rivals, stuff like that. And in there is where you can do all your buying. And what's cool about the setup of the marketplace here, it gives opportunities for everyone. Whether you're a free-to-play player that doesn't care about NFTs and earning things, well then Pudgy Party is honestly just fun and you don't have to worry about it. Just get some friends on Discord, get them in the game, and start playing. If, however, you want to earn some money, well, grinding and taking your time getting more skins will give you the ability to earn some money on the secondary marketplace. But if you're the other style of player who just wants to get all the gear as quick as possible or the coolest skins with the coolest abilities, you can buy them on the marketplace and support the ecosystem that way. In fact, Luca himself said he wouldn't be surprised if there's players around the world who are making minimum wage who switch over to playing Pudgy Party and make an income that way instead. As you go through the different game modes, some have 3 rounds, the first 2 are qualifying, and the last is the finals where the points matter. But in all the rounds, make sure you focus on collecting what you see on the map and prioritize getting fish. You need 3,000 fish to unlock a talisman, and that takes roughly 40 to 50 games played. And these talismans are important because they're what you use to mint those legendary skins into the NFTs. But even though this game does have NFTs and earning potential, it's actually a game first, which is great to see. We have a mobile version of Mario Party in Battle Royale. What's cool about this for the longevity of the project is Pudgy Party is just a small piece of Pudgy Penguins, which isn't only an NFT line, they've got so much more. They've got massive IP with 50 million in annual sales in actual plushies in things like Walmart and Target. They also have a massive trading card game that's starting up that's getting really popular, like a physical kind of like Pokemon style trading card game. And then of course, their massive gaming ecosystem. Pudgy Party, while awesome, is just the start in the potential pipeline of games that they have coming. And this is where the vision from Luca Nex is really taking off. If you watched our video back in December, we talked about how absolutely massive this ecosystem is. For instance, in that video that we filmed in December, the token was already at 3-4 cents. It was really high. So we talked about finding an opportunity to get involved in this incredible ecosystem if you wanted to. And fortunately, over spring and summer, it went down almost 10x. So there was a huge opportunity there. Hopefully you got involved. But if you haven't yet, this is one to really keep your eye on because it's really cool. It has not only all the impressive things of the game studio studio building the games, the actual NFT line that holds value, unlike Bored Apes that promised a lot of things but failed with their quotas, and then they had a couple spin-off games that they didn't really follow through. This ecosystem actually has staying power, as we can see with their massive sales from Walmart and Target. But what's absolutely crucial for Pengu and the ecosystem is it has the memeability. It has that fun community vibe where people in the trenches who focus on meme coins, everyday people who happen to see pudgy penguins in stores, and the big speculators that got into things like Shiba and Doge and Pepe, you have those same type of eyeballs coming to Pengu. But unlike others, you could actually have some potential institutional investors coming into this one as well because of all that real cash flow that you don't see in other projects. And that's just the beginning for Pudgy Penguins and Pudgy Party. Like we talked about before, they do have more games in the roadmap. This is the first one and they absolutely crushed it. And not only all of that, they're really involved with their community and they do real life events as well. We were just at CoinFest in Bali. They did a real life event there. Next week, they're gonna be in Korea during Korean Blockchain Week, so they'll have a real life event. We'll cover it for you. And then the week after that in Singapore, Token 2049, they'll be there as well. So if you wanna follow up on all things Pudgy Party, make sure you're following them on the socials, Pudgy Penguins, Mythical Games, and the Pudgy Party. And then of course, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and to discover more new games and deep insights, head on over to our gaming platform, Funjible.games.